Alright, what's going on guys, it's Cats here and welcome to episode 3 of our little F1 season here. The 10 race season, driving as Sebastian Vettel. We're currently leading the championship. We won both the first and the second race, so we have 50 points compared to Lewis Hamilton with only 36. The competition isn't that great, but I do have to tell you that Monaco isn't my strongest circuit. So I might not cope that well here. Cause like it's very hard to drive here. Like usually, like the difficulty I'm driving on right now is the difficulty I usually drive on. But I'm thinking that I need to increase it, but I'm gonna increase it after Monaco because with this difficulty I'm slow on Monaco. So if I increase it a little bit to be more competitive in the other tracks, doing it here at Monaco would not be good, because here it's such a short lap that 5 kilos of fuel is 4.2 laps. But let's just get out there quickly, see what we can do. I'm gonna have to concentrate a lot to hopefully be in the top 5. I mean, like, I don't, well, of course I hope for a pole position, but realistically looking at it, I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh well, shit, these two guys just came out right in front of me, didn't they? Also, that happens a lot in that corner, that I lose the rear. But I've learned to cope with it. I'm like, I'm just gonna continue anyway, so. Oh, fuck off, Daniel. Like, this is a very tough circuit to overtake on. Okay, Lewis Hamilton coming in with the fastest lap. Before we've completed ours, so that means that he actually did do the first sector, which we were fastest in. So that's interesting. Very interesting indeed. That's a bit slow through there. Let's see what we can make of this. It's not pole, but it's close to 0.025 after. I'm like, if we don't slide out here, great. I do think we might be able to come out of this with a better time. Yeah, a whole 10th improvement. We might actually beat Lewis here. Also, oh shit, too wide in the hairpin.
You've knocked the front wing. The damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem worse.
I love that little detail that the radio cuts out a bit when you're in the tunnel. There was not enough brakes there. Jesus Christ. But yeah, one thing that I like about Monaco, like just watching the Grand Prix, is especially if it's like a slow motion replay, of how close the cars actually get to the walls in some of the corners. It's insane how they like rub against the wall. So 3/10 improvement, faster than Hamilton. Hamilton apparently wasn't that good either. But Raikkonen has a pole position, like he did in 2017. Well, he's on provisional pole. And we're coming in to pit in this lap. Let's put it down into lean. We have to get our car repaired as well. We're under quite some time pressure here.
less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yeah, tank is empty. But I do think when we're running in lean, we will be able to get in before we run out of fuel. Hopefully we will. Okay, especially in this corner right here. In real life they get very close to the wall. I touch the wall. They don't do that in real life. In real life they go right next to the wall, like millimeters off. But now to make it go a little quicker, I'll just do this. It doesn't, like in game time, it doesn't make it quicker, it just makes it quicker for me. But let's skip the repair time. Okay, we have plenty of time.
Car repairs have
Set us back a little. Yeah, I know. Okay, so setup, we will go in. It's 4.5 minutes left. With the minimal amount of fuel, I'm thinking that if we do one lap of where we are only in standard, we should be able to do 3 full laps, and then the third and final lap, which we're going to be doing in max, we're going to be doing the 2 final laps in max. That one's going to be very fast because we're going to have a minimal amount of fuel but still have enough to do 1 lap. That's how I hope it's going to go, but I don't know if it's going to go like that. See here, we're just going to go lean here. And then standard. Who's in pole? Did Hamilton get that, or who?
We're seeing minor damage to the front wing.
And that's qualifying over.
Until we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making this.
You know what? Let's cheat a little bit. We can do that, but that's the only time I'm gonna do it. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do it again. I want to get through there without destroying the car. That would be nice. There we go. No more of that. Because it's kind of cheating. But it's also like I'm using the controller, and Monaco is very bad with the controller, which could also explain why I'm so much slower compared to the AI on this track than on every other track. But on F1 2018 they've done some things to the handling, so actually with a controller it's much easier, which is great news. You know, I just want to get through this fucking qualifying without damage. Is that really so much to ask for? Because if I do damage the car on this run, I won't be able to set any times. We're also only going to be able to do 1 lap looking at the time, which is really annoying. Because we did plan to do 2 laps, but apparently that 1 lap there took too long. But that's okay, no one's in front of us. So now we're just gonna be Speedy Gonzalez and fly through the lap. Nice, fast through there. But apparently not as fast as we could be. But do keep in mind that we do have a little bit of extra fuel. We have more fuel than we should have. I saved too much. Shouldn't have done that. Ooh, just touching the wall a little bit.
There's a lot of damage to the front wing.
I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just go through the tunnel. that. There we go. Perfect. Boom, fastest sector 2. Not great through that final chicane there, but we definitely have improved. Let's see what it's gonna be. It's pole position. I really didn't expect that. Pole position. We beat our own time with 1.3 seconds.
So qualifying is
Wow.
complete and we're all set
5/10
for an
quicker than
exciting race
Valtteri.
tomorrow. Your top 3 are Vettel, Bottas,
1:13.
and
That's a
Lewis
new
Hamilton.
personal record for me.
Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting
I have
started.
never been
Make
under
sure
the
to join us again for
114.3.
Lights Out
I
tomorrow.
think. I think my best time before today was 114.3 something. Now it's 13.008. Jesus Christ. I've never been that fast in Monaco. That's that really did come as a big surprise for me.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today.
But you know, the Monaco Grand Prix, it's almost impossible to overtake there, so if we can just keep it into turn 1, we should win the race.
So try to defend this lead.
So this seems to be the fastest pitting in lap 9. Fuel isn't important in Monaco, so let's just start the race now. I'm really excited. And lights out, and away we go. I get a nice start there, as does Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. We could really get a fight on into turn 1 there. It's Bottas leading out of the corner of the two Mercedes. Of the whole pack, I'm leading with a nice start. I mean, like, that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't got that pole position. I would probably not even be leading at the current moment. Well, it depends if I got a position that's an uneven number or an even number. Because the uneven number starts on the right side on this track, and the even number starts on the left. So 1, 3, 5, so on in the right side, and 2, 4, 6 on the left side. And on the right side you do have an advantage into turn 1, because then you can't get overtaken on the inside. Well, it's harder to be overtaken up the inside, and it's also easier to overtake the leaders up the inside if you are on there. So if I, for example, had gotten P3, or maybe even all the way down to P5, I could have maybe gotten a good position there. But first lap done, 1:19 of course, because we were starting from 0 kilometers an hour over the finish line. Ooh. Oh shit. It's really annoying when I slide into there. And it's gonna be even more slides when I've pitted, because the just before I pit, I have not that good grip with these tires because they've been used a lot. And then afterwards I have a little harder compound of tires, the super softs, which are harder than the ultras, and they have a little less grip than the ultras, so I'll also slide a bit there. But as long as we don't get overtaken in a slide and we can keep the car without damage, it should be nice. We could come out with a win here in Monaco, but I guess we'll see that in 18 laps. Yeah, there are quite a lot of laps here, but that's also because the it's the shortest track on the calendar. Probably the one of the tracks with the
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has
with the
been
fastest lap time. Where DRS has been enabled. Again, not really useful here at Monaco. Monaco is being like, it's getting a lot of critique because it's so thin, and the newer, more modern F1 cars are so thick. Like they're so wide that it's almost impossible to be just driving two cars side by side without hitting the walls. I think like the best places to overtake are turn 1, and then maybe here in the entry of the Nouvelle chicane, but I've not seen really that many overtakes done in real life at any other places. Well, I've seen a few here in this part, and maybe a few ones in the tunnel. Well, I know that in F1 2018, the AI are way more fighty. They want to overtake and battle and all that stuff. They battle each other instead of just driving in a row, and then sometimes if they are very close to you, they want to try to get past. But no, this is, for example, I saw a clip of someone driving as Fernando Alonso here in Monaco, and he had Kevin Magnussen behind him. Well, when he was going through the tunnel here, he did like this, and then Kevin Magnussen just came flying up the inside while they were turning there. A very dangerous move that the AI normally wouldn't do in an F1 game, but they did in that. They do in the new game, way more aggressive, and it's so cool to watch. Our pit window was lap 9, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, lap 9 to 19. But I'm of course gonna pit in lap 9. Let's start saving some fuel, so that just in case we get overtaken, we can fight our way back up. But I mean, like with my position right now, if I don't get any damage before I need to pit, I should be okay to just, you know, pit, and then when the others pit that haven't pitted, I'll just go straight past them, because they're in the pits and I'm just gonna go past outside. And like Bottas and Hamilton of course can't pit at the same time because they're from the same car, but if one of them pits at the same time as me, I'll just go straight past the next one that pits. You know, I'll get out before, hopefully, but also like the huge gap there is to cars behind. Yeah, the gap to Valtteri Bottas is definitely enough that for me to if I pit the same lap as he does, I'll definitely get out of my pit stop before he's even started his. Wow, okay, maybe that's too much. No, it could be. So that as soon as my pit crew are done fitting the tires, his pit crew starts fitting his. So like as soon as I get released, he stops. Just about. Which means that I won't be held like I did in, was that Australia, where I was in the pits, I was about to go out, I was done and everything, but a Mercedes behind me was also done pitting, and he came out a little bit before me, so I had to wait for him to go past me, because of safety of course, and that just made it so that I almost didn't win the race. But that's okay, because I did win the race, and yeah, that's just how it was. Oof, that was close to the wall. Almost hit it there. Yeah, there's also another thing that you need to be careful about in Monaco, especially in this corner and on the entry to the Nouvelle chicane just after the tunnel.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
Yep. If you go in too close to the wall but don't hit it, you might hit your rear wheel on it, which will make you spin. Because, you know, the rear of your car gets hit, so that starts moving, but your front of the car doesn't start moving, so it spins the car. And I've had that happen to me, where I was actually being chased down by someone. They were right behind me, down here in the chicane, but because there's so little room, they couldn't pass me. I hit it, and I spun around, did almost like a 360, and then I continued, still in front of the guy who was chasing me down, because there wasn't enough room for him to go past me. Yeah, you see we're getting further and further away from Valtteri Bottas. When we started talking about the fact that he probably wouldn't hold me up, he was 2.5 seconds behind me. Now he's almost 3.5. See, yeah, 3.2. Can't believe we're almost at the half point of the race already. We're lap 8. It's going so fast.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Yep, thanks, Jeff. I know I'm managing the fuel well, I always am. It's just kidding. I do have a few races where if I don't start P1, I just start blowing out rich in the the first couple of laps to see if I can catch up to leaders, and then suddenly I don't have enough fuel to do that anymore, so I have to go down and lean, and then the people that I didn't pass are suddenly just flying away from me, and then the people that I did pass are gonna pass me again because I'm slower than them. So I'm not the best at managing fuel, but I've definitely grown better. Oof, I just thought I was gonna do a 360 there. Yeah, especially in that final corner there.
Kimi is pitting now. Kimi is in the pits.
Oh, Kimi Raikkonen
The
in the
window
pits.
is now open.
Yeah, especially in that final corner. If you spin, you don't really do what I did in the chicane, where I just did a 360 and then continued. No, you're gonna spin and go directly into the wall, smash your front wing, and you'll have to do a whole lap with no front wing around here. That's tough. But we'll need to
Pitting this
box the lap.
then. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap.
We're pitting now, so now we just need to kick ass and go as fast as we can. I see Hamilton is probably also in the pits, because Verstappen has gotten in P3. We actually haven't seen any Red Bulls on the podium. We've only seen Ferrari and Mercedes so far. So if he could do something,
Okay, we're ready
get on the
for
podium, that would
box
be
this
pretty
lap.
cool. Shit. Okay, you see these tires are really starting to be worn. We have 4.6 to Bottas. If he doesn't pit now, he will get in front of me. But that would also mean that, okay, he's pitting. We have Max Verstappen also pitting.
Exit now. You'll be racing
And I'm
to leave
out.
the pits.
Okay, this is quite exciting. Who's that coming around down there? Wait, all of us are untouched.
Please stay clear of the white line on the exit, or receive
Or
a
what?
penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
How does that look? Max Verstappen maybe? Getting in front of Kimi Raikkonen? No. Oh, that was very close to both me, Bottas, and Verstappen jumping all of the others. But Verstappen is fourth, and he has pitted. Everyone in front of me, Bottas and Kimi, have also pitted. Like, actually, I pitted P1 and I came out P1. That's pretty damn good. Well, let's just see here. Where's Lewis? Okay, Lewis has been P5. Starting P3. Okay. He's made a stop. Who hasn't made a stop? Everyone's stopped. A few people are in the pits now, but damn, when did everybody stop? That's probably why nobody passed me. Well, that's good because that means no traffic, and traffic is bad at Monaco. Oh, I see I had to turn away from the wall there. I was gonna hit it if I didn't do that. Damn. Okay, we're on the super soft tire now. It's looking good. Fresh tires. Like, just for the remaining 10 laps, we just need to do no mistakes, and we have a race win. But we could actually, like, there is a slight risk that we might smash into the wall, pop our wheel off, which would make us DNF. That's us out of the Grand Prix. We could also happen to accidentally hit the wall, smash off our front wing, as you saw happen a few times in qualifying. And that's not good either, because then I'll have to pit because it's impossible to drive around this track with only no front wing, because the front wing is really important here. The rear wing downforce is also important at Monaco, but front wing is the most important downforce that you can have here in Monaco. So if you lose your front wing, you're gonna be very slow around here because you need to slow down for all the sharp corners. Okay, we're actually going pretty nicely through there. Very fast, actually. Faster than I was in qualifying. Keep on beating our own time. Apparently not fastest, so someone else is beating my sector time. Sector 1. And extremely fast there. That's okay. Let's just see if we can complete this race with no crash. That was very close to the wall. I was almost being uneasy there. Ooh, close again. Far off. Oh, Max Verstappen has fallen far behind now. Not good. I don't really like Max Verstappen, but I just think it would be a boring season if it's only Ferrari and Mercedes in the podium. Wait, no, that's not true. We did have Sergio Perez, the Force India, on the podium. In, what was that, Australia? Yeah, that was Australia, where both Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas retired from the race. Or was that Russia? And I don't remember that. I don't remember if it was Russia or Australia. I just know it happened yesterday. And that was both the races. Oh, someone's retiring. Who's that?
Safety car is out. The safety car is out.
Kevin Magnus. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Keep a plug eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
What? Repeat?
Got that confirmed?
No, I asked you to repeat, Jeff. Damn, so we're gonna be driving safety car now. Well, that's the first safety car we've had. We've had a virtual safety car, but not an actual safety car. And especially now that we're leading, that's gonna be exciting to see. So you're gonna see, oh, rip Kevin. You're gonna see that I'm gonna be driving behind a silver Mercedes car. It's a bit annoying that it's a Mercedes. So everything I have to do right now is just catch up with the safety car. So I'm gonna slow down into this corner because it's right up here. Damn. Yeah, I need to keep the tire temperature good, which I will probably do around Monaco. I mean, like, all every time you turn, the tires get heated. See, it's actually very highly detailed. Yeah, in real life F1, usually they drive like slalom like this. They also do that in the game, the AI. And that's to keep the tires heated. Now, Lewis Hamilton isn't really that good at keeping the tires heated when there's a safety car. So, actually in 2018 there hasn't been a single safety car where Lewis Hamilton has not started team radio and said something like, oh, the safety car's driving too slow, I can't keep the tires hot, the tires are getting cold, why can't the safety car hurry up a bit? It can't. The drivers driving the safety cars are usually the guy driving is usually an old Formula 1 driver, and then someone sitting next to him controlling something else. And they are driving like they're driving like hell, you know, they're driving as fast as they can on those circuits. And then Lewis Hamilton's just sitting there complaining about it going slow. That car is being pushed to the limits when there's a safety car in F1. You see, now safety car is actually really good if you're far behind, like if you're losing time. For example, if I was Valtteri Bottas, I would be very happy right now because look, he was 4 or 5 seconds behind me. Then the safety car came out and look, now he's right behind me. Like he's right up my ass. You can see in the map down there, we're slowly forming a huge line. I don't want to be too close to it. Okay, so now we're gonna be going very slow because the safety car is gonna be going into the pits now. So we're all gonna be ready to start the race. And it's green flags, we are actually racing again. Those green flags came very quickly, so Valtteri Bottas is allowed to overtake me now if he wants. Which he doesn't. But I'm just gonna switch it up into Rich and see if I can get the hell out of here. I need to get the hell out of here. It's like if you can get a good start when the safety car goes into the pits and there are green flags again and you can overtake. If you do get a good start there, like react as soon as the green flags come, you could really make up positions, and especially here at Monaco that's very important. Like for example, if you're in P15, you've had a shit race so far, then the safety car is there, you're right behind everyone. Then there are green flags and you go up and you overtake a few cars on the start-finish straight, and then in turn 1 you also dive bomb a few people and boom, you suddenly find yourself in what, P8. That's like if you get a very good start. There are also the people that don't really get that good starts and just drop down. As soon as the green flags come, they just get overtaken left, right and center. But 4 laps to go. We're almost at the end. Okay, that's a bad entry into this corner here. Okay, the safety car makes me go very slow, which also makes it better and safer for me to drive. Very fast sector 1, I just noticed. Fastest of all and 2/10 improvement. I am also just driving as fast as I can, because I want to make sure that if I make a little mistake, like for example knock off the front wing, I'm not gonna pit this late in the race because of front wing damage. I'm just gonna continue, even though that's gonna be very hard and cost me a lot of time. I'm thinking that I just need to get away, so that just in case that happens, I can still finish the race and win. Now DRS has been enabled again. It gets disabled when there's a safety car. Another 2/10 improvement, and that's 2/10 improved from the last sector that I am also improved 2/10. This is going fast. Are we gonna get into the 1 minute 14s? I'm also running Ridge now, so should be going as fast as possible. Of course, if I had ultra soft tires, it would be going even faster, but I don't. Yeah, fastest sector 2 with another 2/10 improvement. This is going way better than I was expecting. Like today, just before I started the stream, I thought like, okay, if I get a podium today, I'm gonna be lucky. I was still not into the 114s, unfortunately. It would have been nice though. But I'm, what, 2 point... What? Okay, I'm just gonna switch it down. .032 seconds slower on our fastest lap here than we were on the best lap in qualifying. So see the qualifying pace, because you have that extra fuel mode called max. That really makes the car go a lot faster. You see, that's almost exactly 2 seconds improved in qualifying compared to the race. That's just how much faster you are. But headed out onto the final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're fast in the lead. And I have just now thought, while I was silent there, I was thinking, do I want to continue with the season immediately in this stream, or do it later today? I will do it immediately after this race. Like, as I also said in one of yesterday's streams, after races, especially those like races where you have to pit, so the minimal 25% races, 50%, maybe even 100% races, like sometimes even after 5 lap races, but that's also if you count practice and qualifying with it. I usually get bored after that and don't want to do any more F1, but like right now I'm just building up the hype. I'm so hyped for F1 2018 that I just want to keep on driving and driving. But we have won the Monaco Grand Prix. It's been a very long time since I last won the Monaco Grand Prix. And this is the fastest I've ever been in this race. But I've won it. Somehow. That really came as a surprise to me. And then for the Canadian Grand Prix, I will bump the difficulty up, so it won't just be me winning all the time.
They played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralized. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Well, he's completely incorrect.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. And now I'd like to ask
So
you,
beautiful.
Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Oh, maybe Marcus Ericsson? Yes, I think I'll commit to that one. Marcus Ericsson, fine job, very consistent.
That's
From
it for
20th
today's
to
Grand
16th,
Prix, and
yeah,
from
I can see
Anthony,
that.
it's goodbye, and see
He
you
did
again
well.
next time.
But let's just press advance instead of exit. Then we're gonna do this. Quickly go in, bump this up to 88. Hopefully. We normally do 86, sometimes even 87. But 88, that's
Good afternoon,
88,
we
that's
hope you're ready for
that's a lot. But let's get the Canadian setup here. So right there, get in, pump the fuel down. This is also a very short lap, so that should be 3.3 laps. That's just about enough to do 2 laps, I think. Let's just put in a banker time, which is basically just when you go out in the start of the session, set a time and then go in again. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just make a banker and then press on later on in this qualifying session. Oh, we just touched the Wall of Champions there. It's called the Wall of Champions in the exit of the final corner because a lot of the world's best F1 drivers over the history has crashed into that wall in races and qualifying and practice. Probably one of the most famous ones were Michael Schumacher. Probably I've heard of him. He won the World Championship 7 times. Undoubtedly one of the best F1 drivers to ever exist. He crashed onto that wall. Like, he did the chicane, gave power a little too early, smashed into the wall on one of the final laps of the race, lost it all. He was leading. I think he was actually, like, the gap to the guy down in P2 was around, I don't know, half a lap, maybe a full lap. And then he crashed into it on one of the final laps. So unfortunate for him.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna beat Valtteri Bottas on that one. I made a mistake in the final chicane, but it's close, it's close. No, there's definitely enough fuel to do another lap. Let's do another lap, just without mistakes, okay? Because I feel like that would be probably better than Valtteri Bottas' time. But we do have to keep in mind I have bumped the difficulty up two levels. Faster than Sector 1, that's nice. A little bit of a mistake there, but that's okay. I don't think that did a whole lot of damage to the time. Yeah, I do have the difficulty bumped up. 4/10 improvement from Valtteri Bottas though. Very wide in
Lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
very wide in the hairpin there. Let's just hopefully beat him. Way better Wall of Champion chicane thing. Yeah, 1 minute 12.9. In your face, Valtteri. Let's try to save the fuel. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's just... Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the garage. Go into the setup. This made us able to do 2 laps, so I'm happy with that. 2 times 1 minute and 10 is... That's 2 minutes and 20. So I think if we go out about here, just about, with this amount of time left, I hope we'll be able to do 2 laps. I'm very uncertain about it. I think if we push hard enough, we will just be able to do it. Okay, and all the people that have come out of the pits at the same time have come out far in front of me, so that shouldn't touch us. Oh no, we won't be able to do 2 laps unless we do something that's less than 1 minute and 8 in this lap, which we most likely won't do. Okay, so this lap is the one that counts. We just went out a few seconds too late. And we don't beat our initial first sector time. Though we are in provisional pole with a 1 minute 12.9. Difficulty probably isn't hard enough yet. Make a little bit of mistake there, touch the wall, definitely not improvement. Yeah, we definitely don't improve this lap. This lap is shite. But that's okay, because we do have a good lap set in. Probably also personal best on this track for me. So you know what? Let's just cross the finish line with hopefully pole position. Yes, it's pole position again. I hope Valtteri Bottas improved, because if it's 8/10 between me and him,
The grid is all set then for the race
Jesus
tomorrow. But before we
Christ,
go,
this
let's
is
quickly
way
remind
too
ourselves
easy.
of our top 3, who are Vettel, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton.
You know, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna exit, because then if I load in again, when I load it again, I can change the difficulty. Should be. Oh, and just as I'm talking about difficulty, gives me a tip about difficulty. I think I know what I'm doing here. Let's bump it up all the way to 90 and see how that goes. Okay, this stream is gonna get copyrighted because those little sequences there that I forgot to skip are copyrighted, which I think is some bullshit, but I mean, like, that's just how it is. Let's start the race. It is lights out and away we go. Get a nice start here. Can I defend from Valtteri Bottas? It looks like I can. Lewis Hamilton's being attacked by Max Verstappen back there. Could Max Verstappen get P3? He has done that. Overtaken there. Meanwhile, I'm going here, trying to defend from Valtteri Bottas. Of course, faster sector 1 because we are the first to go through it. Which obviously makes sense. Valtteri Bottas is kind of pushing on back there. He is showing a dangerous side. I can really tell from the Monaco race that it's been bumped up 4 levels now. I leave him a little bit of space there, just see what he wants to do. Hopefully not the same as he did to me in Russia. Remember that? Where he, as soon as he came up alongside of me, he turned into me and almost made me spin. It happened 2 times. But Lewis Hamilton, wait, what happened to Max Verstappen? Where's he? Because Kimi Räikkönen is P4 now. You can see the little, the small, darker yellow dot on the map. That's my teammate. I'll just need to check that. Where is Max? He's down here. Did anything happen? Nope. He was just overtaken. And suddenly fallen very far down. Maybe he spun himself. And it wasn't anybody else's fault. Okay, I kind of squeezed Valtteri there. Oh, go out in the grass. Not optimal. Definitely not optimal. But we are not fastest in Sector 2. We weren't even for a split second there. That was just Valtteri or Hamilton, probably Valtteri. But overtaking into this place, I don't even do that. And I overtake in weird places on the tracks.
Race officials have enabled DRS.
But man, I'm not risking hitting into the wall of champions going up the inside of someone. Because in the second part of the chicane, I'm gonna be on the outside of them. And if they just follow the racing line, I'm gonna be pushed into the wall. And I don't want to be pushed into the wall. I mean, like, that should make sense to normal people. Yeah, if you're a normal person, you should understand why I wouldn't want to be pushed into the wall. But hopefully Valtteri isn't insane and doesn't want to overtake on the inside onto the wall of champions possibly. But it might happen that we go too wide here. Oh fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry, Valtteri. Valtteri's out! Oh shit! And Hamilton's squeezing Kimi Räikkönen there. Can we get a replay of that? Damn. I'm so sorry, Valtteri. Let's get that in slow motion because, see, he wants to leave me the space, so he goes over the curb. But I want to leave him the space, so I also go over the curb. But the way that I go over the curb makes me kind of fly and jump out of control, which makes me unable to turn here. So I hit him, and he gets pushed into the wall and loses the wheel like that. And that's him, out. AI crash. Damn. Wait, both of the Red Bulls. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, look at this incident here. Kimi Räikkönen going along here and then being pushed onto the grass. You see that, how he was pushed there? That's not okay, Lewis. God damn it, Lewis. You're always such a troublemaker. complaining about safety cars, smashing into the side of other cars, squeezing them up against the wall. We've definitely not been lucky with that one. Yeah, Hamilton is kind of a sore loser. I'm like, if he wins, he's so happy, of course, but if he loses, just gets P2.
We think there's a viable
He starts
strategy
whining
change
like a little
available to
bit.
us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Wait, what strategy change?
Okay, copy that.
Okay, lap 6 onto super softs. Is that because Valtteri's out? Oh, Lewis, don't make the same mistake. Do not make the same mistake, Lewis. Shit.
Okay, box, box, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
That's us out of the race now.
Front wing is in a really bad state.
And Hamilton out as well.
It's this lap. We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Understood. Copy that.
Safety car's out. Okay, safety car's out. That doesn't really matter.
Repeat that. There's interference.
That's okay. Hamilton out, man. That incident.
We're going up to the safety car now. Do not.
That incident was bad. I don't even know if... Yeah, this is way too late to catch that. Look, Kimi has lost his front wing because he's crashed into Hamilton when that happened. And Verstappen there, also front wing damage. Ricciardo front wing damage. Doesn't seem like Perez has damage. Neither has Kevin Magnussen. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Damn! Kevin, you good. But yeah, everyone needs to go to the pits now. Well, me, Raikkonen, Verstappen, and Ricciardo has to. I really am looking forward to see what this could end with.
Times are falling off. We want you to pit in for repairs. Box, box, box. Box this lap, please. We need to get you on new tyres and
Yeah.
move on to a different strategy.
Shut up.
Copy that.
That's actually a thing you can say to him. You can say, shut up, Jeff. But yeah, no shit, Sherlock, my lap times are falling off. This is fucking safety car. But I don't know what he means with it. Oh shit, I hit the safety car. Oh. Damn. But yeah, it could be a Ferrari 1-2 now. I mean, like, we both have to pit. But some people behind us have to pit as well, and we're on the safety car. And pitting under the safety car saves you a lot of time because everyone are going so slow. A lot of other people are also pitting on the safety car. Yeah, Kimi's coming in. We're gonna double stack. Oh shit.
Kimi is pitting.
Oh no. Both us and Red Bull are double stacking. Who's fastest? Red Bull were faster. God damn it. Well, we're definitely not gonna get a Ferrari 1-2 now because Raikkonen was held as well, but Verstappen might even beat us. And we can't overtake him now because, you know, safety car. I don't think we're gonna win this race. Definitely not gonna get a Ferrari 1-2. Shit! Max! For fuck's sake, don't just slam the brakes like that right in front of me. That reminds me of Azerbaijan 2017. There was a safety car, Lewis Hamilton was leading and Vettel was P2. And then Hamilton, well, it looked like Hamilton slowed down, which he didn't, into a corner. Vettel just pressed the speeder a little bit too much. And then he hit the rear of Lewis Hamilton. And he was like, hey, he brake checked me. Why are you brake checking me? and then he drove up alongside Lewis and just turned directly into him. I mean, like, he came up like this and then just went BAM right into his side. Just a little closer, so it was wheel to wheel. That was that caused Vettel to almost get a race ban, and also it cost him. Wait, safety cars in again? Oops. Well, I know what's going on now. I'm going in rich fuel mixture, and I'm gonna overtake. Well, think I am. Oh, that just can't be true. I'm being overtaken by Nico Hulkenberg now. Nico? What are you on about trying to dive bomb like that? Man, both Mercedes are out. And it's kinda my fault, but then again kinda not, because they came up the inside of me and I didn't have room. Like, I can take blame for it, but also I could also put the blame on them. I think it's like, that's what you would call a racing incident, where both drivers are kinda at fault, and then it's also like, then again, no one's really at fault. I mean, it's just something that happens. Because he tried to overtake me, I tried leaving him space, which resulted in me losing control of the car. Whoa! Max Verstappen. Engine failure right in front of me. Well, that was quick. I'm like, I just went from... Right now, I just went from thinking at the very start of the race, okay, no Red Bull are gonna be on the podium, to, wait, I think now Red Bull might be on the podium, and then to thinking, oh shit, a Red Bull might even win now? Oh fuck, sorry. You know, so, like, from... It started with, no Red Bulls on the podium. Oh, actually, there might be a Red Bull on the podium. Damn, now Red Bull might even win. And then back to, okay, no Red Bulls on the podium. Unless, after everyone has pitted, it's me, Raikkonen, and Ricciardo. But where is Daniel Ricciardo? Whoa-ho! I did not mean to break that late. Whoa, 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 whoa. Squeeze me, eh? Squeeze me just a little bit more, eh? Fuck off. Okay, I do not want to be neither Lewis Hamilton or Valtteri Bottas in this situation. Wish I wasn't enough. Fuck. Front wing damage, I'm right behind him. I'm faster than him. Coming into the corner. Oh, that could have ended very wrong if I hadn't got the space from Verline. If Verline would have kept on being to my right, I wouldn't have had anywhere to go. Who are the top three? If Ricciardo's leading this race, I'm gonna shit myself, because then he's winning. Okay, never mind. Wait, no. Carlos Sainz, Lance Stroll, and Stoffel Van. Stoffel has pitted! Van Dorn might actually win the race. You know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna not overtake him. And I'm gonna let him win, because he's in a fucking McLaren Honda. Undoubtedly the slowest car on the grid. Definitely one of the slowest car on the grid. The 2017 McLaren Honda. It's one of, but I think the Sauber is slower, because McLaren Honda has a good chassis. I know I said I'm gonna let him win, which I am. I'm just gonna let him pass now. But not let Kvyat pass, because Kvyat's a fucking cunt. Wait, has Daniel Kvyat pitted as well? I hope not. Because it looks like he's gonna win the race then. He has! This has been switched around. The top three are a McLaren, Honda, a Toro Rosso and a Ferrari. Man, the lower teams are gonna pick up so many points today. But you know, with both the Mercedes, who are the two most likely to overtake me in the championship, with both of them out, I don't think it harms that I get a P3 here, like these two guys. Get podiums. Well, I mean, like, I would have loved for the McLaren to win, because I kind of like McLaren Honda. And I really hate Daniel Kvyat. Maybe a Renault on the podium could have been better. You know what, Stoffel, if you would just let me come past you here, I'll deal with the problem. Don't worry, you'll get past again. I hope. Well, that did not go as expected. Let's try that again. That was so stupid. Look, even that Nico Hulkenberg just smashes into me. DNFs. You know what? We're not gonna cheat. We're gonna continue the race with no front wing. See who is winning. Toro Rosso, McLaren and Renault. Grosjean in a Haas. 4th. Marcus Ericsson in the Sauber. 5th. Jesus. We're only 16 runners after that incident. Fuck.
Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Oh shit, they actually did. What am I gonna pit onto? Okay, I'm gonna pit onto Ultras. Ricardo's down P7. Kevin Magnussen P9, that's good. Oh shit, I forgot the pits! No! Oh shit, there was... Look at all the debris lying here. Debris from... Okay, shit, we're out. But I'm more concerned about... Look at this. See, that's where I like realize, oh shit, I missed the pits. But look, there's a tire, ultra soft tire. Probably Hamilton. Yeah, probably Hamilton's, because he lost the rear wheel, and the rear wheel is not attached to like strings, so it doesn't stick to the car, it just flies off. So that's right there. And then front wings from both Mercedes. Like, I see 2 Mercedes front wings there, and now mine as well. Well, no, because I don't have any. So, oh shit, I lost my rear wheel as well. Well, that was a quick end to the race. 15 runners so far. Okay, got P16. I don't know if you noticed, but we actually got a time penalty. Hello. Mucky 33 place. Yeah, we got a 3-second time penalty.
So,
Kimi Räikkönen won.
Excellent win from Ferrari. Tell me, Anne, what was the key to this success?
Well, the safety car completely completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no...
So,
Wow.
here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
But yeah, I got a 3-second time penalty when I crashed because I had no downforce, so I cut the corner.
Well, Jolyon Palmer did a great job coming through the field today, so my vote goes to him.
That's it
Gee,
for today's
yeah.
Grand Prix, and from Anthony, it's goodbye.
Kevin fell
and
down
see you
again.
next time.
Damn. Let's see the standings. Kimi Räikkönen's up in P2, 20 points behind me. So if I crash again and he wins again, he's in the lead. But yeah, still, Pascal Wehrlein, Lance Stroll and Nico Hülkenberg with no points in the whole season after 4 races. Hülkenberg, of course, retired. See, Renault moves a long way up because Palmer. Damn. Wait, how did it look with okay, 54 points from Ferrari down. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I might do Baku later on today. Wait, did I include Baku? Yeah, I did. I might do it later today, because then again I might not, because of course I just did 2 races. But it was a fun day today, especially Monaco. Big surprises. But yeah, it's been Cats, and I hope you enjoyed this stream, and I shall see you maybe later today, otherwise tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh yeah, oh. I know, yeah, you know, it's a Friday. And, you know, I used to do this thing called Friday Fortnite, which I kind of stopped. I think I might do something, it's not going to be every single time, but I think Saturday Fortnite, because Saturday fits a little bit more. There's so many things I have to do on a Friday. So, tomorrow, I will be doing this, of course, but I'll also be doing a little bit of Fortnite, I think. Just a little bit. Not much. I'm gonna be mainly focused on this season because I need to do it before August 22nd. I need to finish there. The latest day I can do the final is August 21st, because August 22nd as I mentioned yesterday in one of the other streams, I'm going to Belgium to see the Belgian Grand Prix. So I have a deadline, and when I come home from Belgium, F1 2018 is going to be out, and I'm going to do one more of these seasons, maybe even multiple seasons there, with different drivers. But yeah, it's been Cats, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye bye.